Hey, this is Doug from GameShampoo. Once again, welcome back to Streets of Rage. This is round 5, simply called Aboard Ship. And, well, yeah, it's kind of obvious why. So, now the entire level, you've got this gentle up and down motion. It doesn't impact like any other range. You can move around, which is awesome. Also, just, the feel of the music with sound effects of the occasional horn. Beautiful. Oh, so last time I was talking about the music, and I'm going to continue along that train of thought. Well, I was mentioning some of the influences, and, well, as I was digging around, I missed some. There was Madonna, Madonna, Milli Vanilli also influenced this. Now, it's kind of interesting because I need to talk about the musical taste of Japan around this point, because we're talking about 1988, and so a couple years before this game came out. Disco was still popular then. Now, also around this time, we had a couple more musical genres emerging. One of them is Eurobeat. If you want some good examples of that, I suggest checking out Initial D. It's a drag race. Oh, no, it is not a drag race anime. It's a drifting anime. Kind of crazy. Pretty good stuff overall. Plot can be a little boring, but the races are freaking amazing. So getting back to what actually started me on that, it has a lot of good examples of what Eurobeat is. A lot of the music is Eurobeat. Now the biggest thing which really got our composer here, Yuzo Koshiro, into this music is he had gone to LA around this time, and while he was there he was watching MTV. Now I know I need to say this for some of the younger viewers, but MTV, music television, used to actually show music videos all the time, and that was really awesome. Let me tell you, it's a great way for a lot of emerging artists to get their start. Weird Al actually did that, and a lot of other musicians like Michael Jackson and many others are quite notable acclaim. Now, if you wanted to get exposure to a lot of music, MTV was actually a really good way to do that. And since our friend was in LA, which remains a central hub of the music industry, he was able to load up on cassettes. There was nothing like this being sold over in Japan, that helped him get a lot of music that would otherwise have been much harder for him to access. I need to touch on the club bit a little more. Now, like I said, disco was still popular around this time, like 1988. There was a disco called the Maharaja, which was apparently very trendy. He didn't actually hit that up. Now, as far as club music, he went to a place called Yellow in, this is Japanese, so excuse me, Azabu. If someone knows how to properly pronounce that, or if I wasn't horribly off, compliments or feedback would be nice in the comments. So, overlooked where we were. Alright, so Abadidi just got his butt handed to him. I know that could have dodged a lot of those hits, but I didn't think to. Oh man, he taking on all these ninja guys. like I said, they do a lot of damage when they kick them, when they kick you, and on top of that, they jump over the edge. You know? The things that can annoy you. So, and the things that confuse you too. Oh yeah, another fun part. If you have more than one super and you lose a life, you lose the super. Starting base, 1. You always have 1 when you start a fresh life, whether you had more or not. The only way to cheat that, especially back in the day, was with a game genie. But I digress. Now, let's see here. Let's see, artist. Alright. Well, the rest begins shifting over into like the technical side, which I'm not nearly as familiar with. I'm talking about equipment, and there are some very good sources with interviews of Koshiro. And if you want to get like the full story, though, that's probably the best source. You know, I'm trying to present this around playing a game, so I need to focus some on the game as well as some on what I'm trying to talk about. Also, I got a couple minutes, about a minute or so before the boss fight. Alright, let's see. Oh. Yeah. Okay, while I encounter... focusing back on the game, while I encountered a number of these guys earlier, they're not too hard to beat solo, but if you don't have a weapon, like I've got that baseball bat, ooh, sorry about that, yeah, okay, so I took him out, and now, oh god, now we're on to this boss fight. Alright, some people call these Mona and Lisa, you can see why. Oh. Others call them like Onihime and Yasha. You can kind of get where they get that, just because, listen, they say Yasha a lot. Now, these I consider to be one of the hardest bosses in the game. And this is especially true when you're doing this solo. Well, there are 2 of them. As you can see, they constantly backflip and jump around. Now, some of the best options are also the cheesiest. Now, a few times I'm sure you've seen me punching and then I quickly, like, change direction. That actually lets you punch both in front and in back of you. Now, anyone doing like a speed run of this game is going to exploit the crap out of that trick. Now here, thankfully I start with a lot of lives, and I needed every one. Because supers help so much here. This is the only time you get to use supers against them, so enjoy it. Once you take out one of them, the fight overall gets a lot easier. Now, in this case, I don't think I even bother. Do I actually bother? Oh, yeah, just take them out. Alright. Well, this is Doug from GameShampoo. Please be sure to like and subscribe to our channel to keep up to date on this LP. Cheers!